Hey everybody, I want to wheeze them here a little sad. We just recorded Wind Warrior, and I went on a bit of nostalgia because of one of the thumbnails about Corn Nuts Racing, and I was talking about Candy Stand Mini Golf and the Bisco World and everything, and Coffee Break Arcade. Well, get this. While that video rendered out, I went ahead and I was searching for it. Candy Stand is gone. It's turned into like Publishers Clearinghouse games, and that site sucks. It started to like freeze up the computer, so I just killed it. I've gotten really good about killing pages without like the whole browser experience getting shut down. The key is to look at the processes, not the amount of memory taken up. But anyway, killed that off. The Bisco World is still there, but I couldn't find any games on it. So I searched again, and Coffee Break Arcade came up, and I was like, sweet. And it had, you know, the Bisco World Mini Golf and Candy Stand. I was like, awesome. Clicked it, pulled up the games. It was just like I remember at that page, and then I clicked Start Game, and it basically just loads up, takes you to that website, you know, where the game should auto-load back to Publishers Clearinghouse. So, very, very sad, because those were, honest to gosh, those were really well done mini golf games, I thought. But anyway, it's probably something lost to the annals of the internet. Maybe the Wayback Machine or something has it. But anyway, somebody's got to know what I'm talking about. So if you do, and you didn't watch the last video, do that. Or if Corn Nuts Racing, Candy Stand Mini Golf, and the Bisco World Mini Golf, and BiscoWorld.com, CandyStand.com. Or of course Coffee Break Arcade ring a bell to you, leave a comment and let me know. But nonetheless, we won't waste too much more time here. We're going to move on with Stormblade. What we're going to do this time is we're going to use the mighty Skylander tutor power, and we're going to switch from Wind Warrior to Blade Dancer.
Hello, Extremely, once again. So happy to dance with you, even in this time of great turmoil and danger.
Alright, sometimes I just have to listen to Persephone. Especially the Hello Extremely gets me every time. Anyway, 10,001. Do you see there? We have the same number forward and backwards. It's just like a race car. Nonetheless, what we want to do here is hit that Y button, because right here, you know, back in the day, it'd be like, I've got to reset her and get all that money and lose my levels, yada yada. Series 2s, you could switch upgrade paths, you know, but now this is amazing. The Skylander tutor, we press Y, dun, 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 and you're like, oh no, I just lost Wind Warrior. Nope, it's there, and it keeps track that you'd purchased it. So now we're going to switch this time to Blade Dancer. That's a lie. And we're going to do Fistful of Feathers for $13.60. Keep in mind, Tin Wing Sapphire's max discount of 20%. Press XXX while in the air to throw out a feathered blades. What? Press triple X while in the air to throw out, let's eliminate A there, to throw out feathered blades at enemies below you. So it's either going to be a feathered blade or feathered blades, and we don't know which yet, but we're about to find out. From the picture it would look like multiples, so A has no business being in there. Anyway, let's check that out. We're just gonna, and what they're talking about here, I mean, you can kind of jump in the air and, you know, do that stuff. So here we go. We still have the soul gem though, so we have to be careful that I don't hold X. But so XXX is what they want. Let's see what's happening here. 12 there, if we jump and throw 12. So 16 and 24, I guess. Fistful of Feathers. And it's not directly below, it seems. Let's turn her around here. How many is she throwing? 4 or 5? I'm thinking. I think it's 4, but then sometimes there's like this 5th one in front of her, so 4 to 5x I'll put. That's sufficient enough. You can probably actually pause the video and count them, but it's very difficult to do in real time.
Are you ready for a new
Alright, up next is Storm Size for 1760. Feathered blades become upgraded Storm Size that do more damage. Feathered blades, of course, that is our primary attack, 12 to 18, which, as you saw with Fistful of Feathers, when we weren't doing the triple X, getting 16 to 24, we were still doing 12 to 18 this late into the game. So, I wonder if that's an email, because my phone didn't go off too. Anyway, that doesn't matter to you. Well, it might. Here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, do you see what I see? Dun 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 dun. She's holding size now, and they've got sort of like a kind of like a turquoise misty chrome look to them. People always like, okay, from my brief stint in karate, which nobody really, there was one black belt dude, like a younger kid that was able to teach. He was actually like the Sai guy, but no one ever wanted to learn size. Everyone was like nunchuck, nunchuck, nunchuck. And I'm sitting over there, and of course it was a weird deal, like the kama. Everyone was wanting to do that, and I'm like, that looks like you're just gonna go harvest wheat, man. You know? But the size, man, that is a nasty little piece of metal. People think, because you always like see them sharp, right? And so you think like from cartoons, you just like poke people with them and something. You can do that. But really what happens is like the two small ones, you know, that can like catch someone's forearm and just break it. That's probably things I shouldn't share with you, but in the event that your life is ever in danger and you have a set of size somehow, which I do own them, I have two sets. I have a chrome and a black one, black chrome, but I like the black chrome ones better. The like gripping is better. But anyway, you just kind of swing them out and you can block stuff. You know, like somebody's punching at you, you block it, and then their arms get caught when you proceed forward and in towards them. And then if they're like coming at your throat or something, you know, or they got a knife or something, you're gonna just break their wrist and it's, yeah. it takes a little flick of your wrist, but they are a nasty weapon, I'll tell you right now. So very cool stuff, but it looks awesome. This is one aesthetic perk, I guess, to taking Blade Dancer. 12 to 18 though, what are we doing now? Oh, 15 to 23, but it was critical for the first three. It's got a lot of critical hits going. And of course the greatest thing with Stormblade is you can spam the snot out of everything, at least the primary. So 15 to 23. Let's see now on Fistful of Feathers, when we jump up, what we're gonna wind up with. So that's standard still, but 1, 2, 3 coming up right now. Oh, I saw 22s. Oh yeah, we went from 16 to 22 there. Okay, so 22 to 33, sweet. 15 to 23 standard, and then Fistful is going to be 22 to 33. Nice increase there, can't complain about that. Now, this next one, outside of the size and the increase in standard damage, which I feel like I would use the most, it is Feather the Storm for 2400. Tap Y repeatedly to cause a hurricane underneath you that damages nearby enemies. This is going to be pretty cool. I don't know what the damage is going to be. It actually shows her with, you know, blades flying out. I don't know if that's going to be a thing or just a hurricane, but it sounded interesting. So, if it does 5 to 8, that'll kind of suck, but if it looks cool, that sort of offsets it. So, let's see what we get here. Let's actually check it right here. So, we're going to jump up in the air and tap it repeatedly. Oh yeah. I'm coming for you, dummy. Okay, 15 to 23. That's okay. I wonder if she's immune to damage like this. This looks cool, and the 15-23, I mean, I was expecting this could be like as low as 5 to 8, so 30 to 45 would be cool, but I guess you can rattle them off seemingly perpetually, so not too shabby. 15 to 23, and perpetual spam potential. That makes a lot of sense, I suppose. So, last thing I'll do here, we already bought the Soul Gem. We got it in Wind Warrior, if you want to see my initial reaction to it, and it was overwhelmingly positive because this thing is awesome. Feather Weather. Cool name, right? You're thinking it, so it must be a disappointing soul gem, you know, the usual run-of-the-mill stuff. Hold X while in the air to create a blade storm and rain down hundreds of blades on nearby enemies. Hundreds of blades? They gotta be joking. That's an exaggeration, and if there's really 100, what are they gonna do? 1 to 2, 2 to 3, something disappointing. Well, as was with the last path, Wind Warrior, they were doing 15 to 23. We might have a bump here. We're gonna actually find out right now, but this is insane. The aesthetics of it, it's pretty cool. So you jump in the air and hold your primary attack for roughly 2 seconds. Lightning flashes. Why are we doing 12 to 18? Why on earth would we only do 12 to 18 when we've upgraded the blades? What? That makes no sense. Blade Dancer only 12 to 18. That is crazy. Okay, before I switch past, let's jump up here and have some fun with the Greebles. That makes absolutely no sense. Okay, this does look a lot different without that shield around it, you know, to break the projectiles. Anyway, we're going to come in here. Fistful of Feathers is what we'll demonstrate first. And we'll just go straight about it. Keep in mind, that's like a Skylander, you know, Portal Master rank thing. But the 22 to 33 up in the air, that's what Fistful of Feathers is. Storm Size, our feathered blades just do the 15 to 23 now. And you can spam it, and with the electrocution, that's a cakewalk. And then Feather of the Storm, this should be a good one. We're gonna jump up, why, and 15 to 23, but like, let's see if he can end this. Oh, they can. So if you take damage, it's over. Now granted, I could evade it, like, see, we let him swing and I back up, and then we come back in, but in the event, like in a chapter, and you can't do that, yes, this is over. So, that said, why are we doing 12 to 18 here with our soul gem when we upgraded the path? Teleport lightning. Unbelievable. That's got to be like a programming thing, right? Check the, you know what? I do think I'll like that path better. Although the projectile thing could be pretty cool. So we're gonna switch. This will show you that you can do it. Choose. We're on Wind Warrior now. We don't have to buy anything again. Check this out though. You saw it. We just did Blade Dancer and we're doing 12 to 18 with the freaking Soul Gem. Now watch this. We haven't upgraded. We lost our size here. We've just got the standard 12 to 18. We can't jump up in the air and do anything fancy with them. But if I jump up and hold X, 15 to 23. Why? Why does there always have to be something that makes me scratch my head and ask what in the heck is the logic behind this? All I know is like somebody like flipped them on accident because it makes no sense. Now if they were both 15 to 23 and it was like, yeah, if they take Wind Warrior they deserve this increase, okay. But for Blade Dancer to have given us the increase of 15 to 23 and then have the Soul Gem default to 12 to 18. Now, 12 to 18 is standard. We're on Wind Warrior. We go +3 to 15. Okay? On the Soul Gem. I'll accept that. Problem being on Blade Dancer, we upgrade the 12 to 18 to 15 to 23. And we either need to deliver that by way of the Soul Gem or +3 my 15 and make it 18 to 27. Neither of those things happened, and I don't understand why. It's still super awesome and OP, but it should be flipped in my opinion. I think it was just like an honest mistake maybe, and like the 12 to 18 should be Wind Warrior, 15 to 23 should be Blade Dancer, but that will be one for the developers, I suppose, or the Stormblade people, the Stormblade team, which either way, they did a fantastic job with this chick. For me personally, Blade Dancer is the way to go. The size look awesome. I do like the Hurricane, even though I probably won't use it a lot, but what I will use a lot of is spamming that primary attack, and of course, every once in a while, we might accent Fistful of Feathers while we're attempting to execute Feather Weather the Soul Gem, so it all works out well. I will say this though, the breaking of the projectiles that you get with Wind Warrior, that does interest me, and I do plan to kind of use that in-game and sort of see what that looks like. But overall, me personally, just keeping it simple. We're gonna go Blade Dancer, just spam the primary. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And even, I mean, we got 1523, and then with Fistful of Feathers, we had 1624 and 2233. So I don't know. That's the thing that just leaves me wondering why. And if you have an answer, feel free to let me know in the comments section. Or if you never noticed it and you're like, wow, you know, this guy provides information I can't get anywhere else. That's what I do. And that is why people continue to watch Skylanders Research instead of like the generic, oh, I just fully upgraded the Skylander and I'm going to play 2 minutes in, you know, chapter 1 for you. You don't learn anything from that. That's like a waste of everyone's time. What we do, we document each and every upgrade. We show what it does with the Greebles, we use the training grounds, and we give concrete numbers that will allow you to make a decision of which path best suits your playstyle for that particular Skylander. So, why people continue to use clickbait thumbnails and click them and watch that stuff, I don't know. Because you don't learn anything from it. Like, if I'm trying to figure out how to do something in Minecraft, and there's a channel that uses clickbait thumbnails, and they come in and they have all this stuff, but they just downloaded it and they can't explain it. I wasted my time. And everyone else that watched it that was hoping to learn something didn't learn anything either. And so you know what I do? I avoid that channel. And then I find the one that says, I'm going to show you how to build a spiral door. And they walk you through it as if you're an idiot, because you probably are, or you wouldn't be looking at how to do something. And you need it broken down step by step. And then they walk you through it, you learn something, you're able to do it, you can probably execute it again, and it's a worthwhile experience for the creator and the viewer. But that's what we try to do, and we're competing up against some cross-promotion and all kinds of crazy things in the world of YouTube. So if you did enjoy the video, leave a like, it is much appreciated, and it will also help combat that we spoke of. Oh, we didn't get to talk to Hugo. Now this goes back to chapter 46. And what he had us gonna do yesterday was a racing quest for the life element zone. What's he got now? It's a new exclamation.
My intel shows that the supercharger gate in this location is still active. Head out there and complete the supercharger gate.
No. Okay, so yeah, apparently he will change every day. I'm currently trying to figure out if it's like racing only, special stuff only, or if it's going to be something kind of along like Tessa, you know, too. So we'll just keep tabs on that. But anyway, we got Stormblade fully upgraded. She is amazing. I will probably be using her a lot. So just so you know. But for myself and Stormblade, thanks so much for watching. My website, oneofwisdom.com, also made the Skylander Club forum for people that are super into this stuff. Much more than just Skylanders though, so be sure to check it out, SkylanderClub.com. You can follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. For myself and the Stormblade, who has the interesting setup on her soul gem, thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you back for more Skylanders Research.